If you're posting on social media and not getting any clients, this video is made specifically with you in mind. A lot of businesses are posting content and they are chasing the wrong things. Some are looking for followers and this and that. Now, if that is you, it means therefore that you are having a very big challenge, and that challenge will be generating consistently. So the question is, what is it that you need? What you need is a system that will turn all that visibility or all that action that you have so far online into conversions. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you a 5-step, very simple system or framework that we use here at Phiri Consulting to generate consistent leads that will always lead to conversions. This system is called the VVCAM framework. And this is what we have also shared with a lot of businesses that are coming through our coaching, and is the system that they're using to generate these leads. And I'm telling you, if you just stick with this video and follow through all the steps in this 5-step system, you are going to get the same results, because the system has been tried, is tested, it works for almost all niches, and it will get you the results that you're looking for in your business. Welcome once again. This is Phiri Consulting, where we help SMEs like you build scalable, profitable, as well as fundable businesses. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and also share these videos with other entrepreneurs and other friends and so forth, so that you can help us grow here on YouTube. We really appreciate all your efforts in supporting us this far, and all the questions that you've been posting and sending. I hope you're getting the value that we are bringing to you. This is the truth here. A lot of businesses are doing marketing backwards. They are visible online, but invisible to their prospective customers. They are sharing a lot of content online, yet they are not capturing any interest. If this is you, then you are in the right place. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to share with you the exact step that we're using with SMEs to grow their businesses. At the core of any business is lead generation. Now, if you do not have a healthy lead generating system that consistently brings you leads that you can convert, then you are having a serious problem. Because before you can even convert them, these must be leads. Either they're called leads or they're referrals. Whatever the case it might be, you still need to have a system that generates leads. Once you have those leads, then these can lead to conversions. But first and foremost, you need these leads. Let us show you exactly what we are doing with our clients, and I'm hoping that you can follow through, take notes, and also try to apply this in your own organization. The VVCAM framework starts with visibility. Visibility means being found. It doesn't just mean being everywhere online. How do people find you? There are so many ways in which you can use to make people find you, but the easiest and most profitable way that you can do this organically without spending on ads is to make sure that the right kind of people find you. You need to start by making sure that you optimize your content around real problems. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is you have to be solving problems that clients have. For example, your content must be structured to answer questions that people have. One of the easiest ways to do that is to find the FAQs for your particular niche or for your product or for your service. What you want to find out is what are the frequently asked questions as relates to that particular issue. Once you know these frequently asked questions, now you can curate content that specifically addresses those particular problems. It means that there are people that are looking for solutions to these problems. Hence, they are asking all these questions. The fact that they are called frequently asked questions, it means that a whole lot of people in that particular niche have got these problems. So you can collect these questions and then you start generating content that people will find solutions to. Now, I'm sure you know by now that the second largest search engine online right now is YouTube after Google. In any case, YouTube is also owned by Google. I'm sure you also know that. You have seen by now that on search, some videos always appear on search, which means that you can create searchable content that addresses those questions. Now, this will make sure that you become visible. People can find you because you are answering the questions that they have for a particular pain that they're facing, for a particular need that they have. So you're positioning yourself and your content and your brand as the answer to their specific problems, which means that you are using a laser targeted approach to make sure that you hit the leads that are specific to your business. You're not just selling to everyone because your product is not for everyone. It is specific. It is for a particular niche, for a particular target audience, and therefore there has to be a way to get them, see you, find you, and this is usually the easiest and most profitable way to do that. For example, instead of saying we build houses, what you could say is how to avoid paying twice for poor workmanship. Now, this is exactly what people are searching for. If people are searching for that, it means that your solution will resonate with them, and therefore you will get the leads that you're looking for. Now that you're visible, the next step then is to offer value. Now, if you're offering value, it means that you are giving something that the people are looking for. So in this step, what you're going to do is you're going to share stories, you're going to share results, you're going to even share data on what you performed, on what you have done with a specific customers. Well-curated stories are going to always resonate with your customers because you are telling it in such a way that they can easily connect with you as it relates to that particular pain point that they might be facing, and the solution. They can look at the solution, see at the value that you have created and the results that you have generated. So value always is outcome based. There has to be an outcome that you are selling or that you are presenting to the customers. Once you present this value, then it's a no-brainer. That's why you find sometimes in your comments someone saying, this particular post really helped me. Now, if it is helping someone, it means already that you are generating the right kind of interest in them. You are giving them the value that they are looking for in that particular post. That is why then already you have generated some kind of trust before you actually meet that particular customer. So selling from here onwards becomes much easier because you have developed trust through the value that you have created and presented to them. And then next, I think you and I can agree that visibility without capture is as good as noise, all right? So what we do at Phiri Consulting is that we use telephones or telesaw to make sure that we capture each and every interest that people have as far as our content is concerned. That is why you are going to see in most of these videos, even in this one, you will always see a call to action that says download the free 30-day action plan. Now, that particular link that you see in this video or in other videos, it means that you're directing your audiences to do a specific thing. If you have not yet started doing this, then you are leaving a lot of leads on the table, and this means that you're also leaving a lot of money that you could have converted. Now, you need to direct your audiences. Your audiences are going to watch your content and move on to the next thing because there are other things that are screaming for their attention. But if you leave them via a link, a capture, their email, their contact details, and so forth, then it means, therefore, that what you're doing there is you are really capturing that particular interest that is being generated around that content. Now, a lot of these people that you're capturing emails of, these are people that are easy to sell to because once they give you their email, for instance, in exchange for something else, maybe it could be a resource, a PDF, or any other tool that you are giving to them for free, it means that they are trusting that that solution that you are offering is something that they can try. if they are at least willing to try it out, it means that at least they'll be willing to hear from you and to hear what your offer is. So make sure that you capture all the leads that you're getting. After capturing, then you need to automate. When you're automating, it means therefore that there has to be a system that you have to make sure that once you've captured the leads, then you nurture the leads before you can convert them. Now, the statistics will tell you that for most customers or potential customers, you need about 3 to 5 brand touch points before you can convert them. So what it means is that you need to have a system that ensures that you keep them warm, right? Maybe you've collected them, they're still cold. Of course, there are some that because they are fans and they get the value that you are generating, immediately they'll sign up with you. But there are others that will need a little more convincing. So in this, you can have a simple system. In our case, we capture the leads using Tally, and then you got an email sequence using a MailerLite. You can use a whole lot of free tools which are there online. You've got MailChimp, you've got others also such as Systemic.io, which have got a free tier that you can start using even today. So in our case, what I'll always advise you is have at least 3 to 5 emails. The first one is email number 1. Thank them for downloading the lead magnet that you just sent them. That is the first email. And then in email number 2, then share a story, share a data, or share a case study about what you have done with respect to that particular product, service, app, or platform, and the results that have been generated using your system or your framework. And then in the third email, then you can start inviting them to a strategy call and so forth. And that you can easily do this. Fourth email, you remind them. And then in the fifth email, if you're going to go all the way to 5, then you can create a minimum time offer where you make sure that you increase their chances of reaching out to you by making sure that you introduce fear of loss there. You can play with their emotions in this case to make sure that they react in a way that you want them to react. You are actually directing these people to do a specific thing. So automate. The reason for automation is even when you are not working on that particular thing, you are busy with something else, the system works even when you're not there. You are sick, you are asleep. The system continuously gets the leads, it warms the leads, nurtures them, and take them towards the area where you can easily convert them. And then the fifth and most important thing here is you need to measure. All right? Now, if you cannot measure, it means that it is simply as you cannot grow what you cannot measure. So you want to make sure that you have analytics, you are collecting, you find out exactly where most of your leads are coming from. And a lot of these social platforms now, they tell you exactly who saw your particular content. You can check even on Meta in their analytics or what they call insights, even on Google Analytics and so forth. It tells you exactly who, the age groups, a gender, and so forth. Sometimes even a geographical location. You know exactly where the leads are coming from. Now, a lot of other people have also included this in their forms if they are onboarding, where they ask a simple question such as, where did you hear us from? Now, the reason they're doing that is they just don't want to know where you are from or so forth. They want to know where most of their leads are coming from. If they know this, then it means that they can spend a lot of time and resources on that particular channel that is bringing them those particular leads. So it is always important to measure that. And if you measure this lead generation, then it means that you can always optimize on it so that you get even better results moving into the future. Now that you have considered this, don't forget that this system will work if all these steps fall in place. You need to have visibility, value, capture, automate, and measure. Now, at Phiri Consulting, this is exactly what we did when we went through what is called the 30-day growth mastery challenge. I'm sure most of you have seen that. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave the link to that playlist in the description down below. It was tailor-made to make sure that in the visibility part, we are curating content, especially that is optimized to search. All of the titles there come from a search. You will see that even when you search for a particular item, then you will see those videos probably ranking even higher and higher every time. Why? Because we looked at the niche, we looked at what people are looking for, we looked at what they're searching for, and provided answers to that using well-positioned content to make sure that we're visible. Now that we're visible, then you'll see that in that content, there is value that is being given through frameworks, through steps, through solutions to help you that grow. The growth action plan actually works. And because it actually works, that's why we're offering it to you today. If you have not yet downloaded the 30-day SME growth action plan, today is your chance to do so. It's free. It's basically plug and play. You'll find a worksheet in there that actually makes you able to actually tailor it to your specific needs in your specific organization. Again, if you want us to hold your hand, we are also available as Phiri Consulting to help you tailor your very own growth roadmap. And in this growth roadmap, we're going to work hand in hand with you to actually show you exactly how to set your objectives, then how to apply particular marketing systems, as well as other systems that will help you push your growth forward. All you need to do is book a free 15-minute non-obligation call. Link is in the description down below, or it is somewhere in the captions. Call us today and then we'll see exactly how we can do that. Don't hesitate to even reach us on WhatsApp. You'll find all the details in the description down below. It is very important for me to stress this, that growth is intentional, and it is only intentional because it requires you to focus and have a consistent approach that you follow through for you to achieve those specific growth objectives that you set out for your organization. So don't hesitate. Subscribe today if you have not yet subscribed so that you don't miss any of these tips. And also like and share this video and others that we have. There is, by the way, the 30-day growth a mastery challenge. You will see, I'll put also in the description down below the 30 videos, the link to those 30 videos that you can watch. They are short, precise, straight to the point, giving you strategies that are proven to give you the right kind of successes that you're looking for in your organization. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.